What is the heaviest weighted dip ever performed? With weighted calisthenics and streetlifting becoming ever more competitive each passing day, world-class dip strength now begins at 175 kilos or 385.8 pounds. There are 21 athletes who have dipped this much or more, so let's go over the top 21 heaviest dips of all time and the incredible people who performed them. Starting with number 21 and working our way to the heaviest dip, we have Artem Babenok. Artem is now a 41-year-old athlete from Belarus who competes in streetlifting, bench press competitions, and arm wrestling. Artem weighed 209.4 pounds at the time of his 385.8 pound or 175 kilo dip. This begins the six-way tie. Number 20, Allan Jokinen. Allan is now a 45-year-old Finnish bodybuilder and strength athlete who dabbled in competitive boxing before setting his sights on strength sports. He has benched 507 pounds or 230 kilos at least twice, and about 15 years ago, when he was approximately 30 years old and weighed 211.6 pounds, he broke the Finnish weighted dip record, and more than likely the world record, on a television program by doing a 385.8 pound or 175 kilo dip, and again later on at a gym. Number 19, Michal Urbanik. Michal is a Polish calisthenics athlete known for having the third heaviest weighted chin-up and fifth heaviest muscle-up. He weighed 202.8 pounds at the time of his personal record dip of 385.8 pounds or 175 kilos, making this 190.2% of his body weight. Number 18. Kevin GoGo. Kevin is a French streetlifting athlete who weighs 191.8 pounds and has only been practicing streetlifting since 2021, so for 5 years, and has participated in the World Championships and has a French championship title. His personal record dip is 385.8 pounds or 175 kilos, continuing the tie. Number 17. Benjamin Détré. Benjamin is a French calisthenics athlete, strongman competitor, and parkour athlete who weighs 176.3 pounds, making him the second lightest athlete on this list. And he did an in-competition 385.8 pound or 175 kilo dip, which was 218.7% of his body weight, making this the second highest percent body weight dip on this list. Number 16. Ben Crowley. Ben is a 21-year-old strength athlete with a primary focus on the weighted dip and Larson bench press. He has done a 441-pound or 200-kilo Larson press, which was 3.23 times body weight, or 323%. He has also done a 44.1-pound or 20-kilo one-arm weighted dip, which I highly suspect is a world record. His best two-arm weighted dip is 385.8 pounds or 175 kilos, which is 275% of his body weight, making this the highest percent body weight weighted dip ever, and Ben the strongest pound for pound athlete in the weighted dip of all time. And not to mention, he is the youngest and lightest athlete on this list. His goal is to achieve a 3 times body weight dip. Number 15, Vladyslav Kotlinskyi. Vlad, as he goes by on his YouTube channel, is likely a Ukrainian athlete. There is very little information on him other than that he weighs 198.4 pounds and has done a 396.8 pound or 180 kilo dip, which starts the 4-way tie. Number 14, V. Bohuslav, which is what he goes by on his Instagram, is a Ukrainian athlete who has done one of the heaviest pull-ups in the world. He is 6 foot 3.5 inches tall and weighs 209.4 pounds or 95 kilos, and he has moved 396.8 pounds or 180 kilos in his best weighted dip. Number 13, Théo Goutte-Toquet. Théo is a French streetlifting athlete weighing 203.4 pounds who has done a 396.8 pound or 180 kilo dip twice with and without elbow sleeves, which was 195% of his body weight. Number 12, Berkay Kiray. Berkay is a hybrid athlete from Turkey mixing weighted calisthenics, powerlifting, arm wrestling, arm lifting, and various martial arts. His all-time personal record is 396.8 pounds or 180 kilos, which he did for 2 reps, completing the 4-way tie at this weight. Number 11, Konrad Helman. Konrad is a 32-year-old Polish streetlifter and powerlifter who has done a 402.3 pound or 182.5 kilo dip in competition. Number 10, Badreddine van der Stoel. Bader is a streetlifting athlete from the Netherlands who weighs 203 pounds. He holds the competition world record dip in his weight class at 180.25 kilos, but has done a 402.3 pound or 182.5 kilo dip in training. Number 9. Pere Fernandez. Pere is a 26-year-old multi-time European streetlifting champion and a streetlifting coach from Catalonia, Spain, who holds the competition world record for heaviest muscle-up. Pere is 5'11" and weighed 189.6 pounds when he did a 402.3 pound or 182.5 kilo dip in competition, which is 212.2% of his body weight and still remains the official world record for his weight class. Number 8. Jovan Mastilovic. Jovan is a Serbian streetlifter and powerlifter who holds the 5th heaviest bench press in Serbia at 551 pounds or 250 kilos. Jovan weighs 261.9 pounds, making him the 2nd heaviest athlete on this list, and he did a 407.8 pound or 185 kilo dip. But when you add his body weight to the added weight, this is a total of 669.7 pounds or 303.8 kilos, making this the 3rd heaviest total weight dip in the world. Number 7. Nikolajs Bobrovs. Nikolajs is a Latvian athlete who, in addition to being on this list, has done one of the world's heaviest weighted chin-ups. Nikolajs weighed 242.5 pounds at the time of his dip, 1 rep max of 407.9 pounds or 185 kilos, making this 168.1% of his body weight. Number 6. Vitaliy Feschuk. Vitaliy is a 30-year-old Ukrainian. He is 6 feet tall and has been training calisthenics for 22 years, and during that time has performed the heaviest unequipped pull-up ever done and one of the heaviest muscle-ups. He weighed 220 pounds or 99.8 kilos at the time of his dip, 1 rep max of 418.8 pounds or 190 kilos, which he has done twice. Number 5. Nikolai Chernobylets. Nikolai is a Russian-weighted calisthenics athlete. He weighs 196.2 pounds and has done a 418.8 pound or 190 kilo weighted dip on 2 occasions. This is 213.4% of his body weight and the 3rd highest percent body weight dip on this list. Number 4. Benjamin Machala. Benjamin is a 27-year-old Slovakian strongman competitor who is known for winning the Ultimate Strongman European Championships in 2025 in the men under 105 kilo division, who weighed 248.4 pounds or 112.7 kilos at the time of his competition dip, where he pushed 408.8 pounds or 190 kilos. Number 3. Tonio Zeidler. Tonio is a German streetlifting competitor weighing 242.5 pounds when he did a 418 pound or 190 kilo dip. Tonio has attempted a 442 pound or 200.5 kilo dip multiple times in competition, but unfortunately has failed or no repped each time. He's likely to get this weight in the very near future. Number 2. Valerio Naldi. Valerio is an Italian streetlifting athlete with a lengthy competition history who is 6'4", 27 years old, who has also done one of the heaviest weighted pull-ups and weighted chin-ups in the world. He had a body weight of 275.6 pounds, which makes him the heaviest athlete on this list at the time he dipped 441 pounds or 200 kilos, which is a total of 716.6 pounds or 325 kilos when you add his body weight and added weight together, making this the highest total weight dip in the world by a significant margin. Number 1. Mathew Zlat, who goes by Mathew Zlat, is a 25-year-old Russian athlete known for having one of the world's heaviest weighted 1-arm pull-ups, 2-arm weighted chin-up, and 2-arm weighted pull-up in the world. Mathew is 5'11" and weighed 219.3 pounds at the time of his dip, 1 rep max of 452 pounds or 205 kilos, making this lift 206% of his body weight. The total weight in this lift for body weight and added weight is 671.3 pounds or 304.5 kilos, making this the 2nd heaviest total dip in the world. Those were the top 21 heaviest weighted dips of all time, with 3rd place going to Tonio Zeidler, 2nd place going to Valerio Naldi, and 1st place going to Mathew Zlat. However, when you consider added weight relative to body weight, or in other words, pound for pound strength, the top 21 list rearranges, with 3rd place going to Nikolai Chernobylets, who dipped 213.4% of his body weight. 2nd place goes to Benjamin Détré, who dipped 218.7% of his body weight. And in 1st place, we have Ben Crowley, who dipped 275% of his body weight, which makes this the highest percent body weight dip ever performed. But when you order the list for total weight moved, including body weight and added weight, the top 3 are Jovan Mastilovic, Mastilovic in third place with a total of 669.7 pounds or 303.8 kilos. Second place goes to Mathew Zlat with 671.3 pounds or 304.5 kilos. And first place goes to Valerio Naldi with a whopping 716.6 pounds or 325 kilos. There it is. These are the top 21 athletes who have dipped 175 kilos or more. If you thought this video was entertaining or interesting, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting down below to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Now go do some dips.